Hello, I'm going to tell you in 3 minutes or less how to start reading Marvel Comics in 2025. The biggest misconception around superhero comics is that you need to read and know everything, but some of them started as far back as the 1930s, so no, don't worry. You're not expected to read or have read all that. My recommendation is to either pick a character that you're interested in and look around and find the most well-regarded stories featuring them, or to find the most recent #1 issue of that character, and just jump in there. #1 issues serve as a jumping on point for newcomers, and writers are aware of that. In fact, it's a large part of the reason there are multiple issues marked #1. Unfortunately though, instead of helping, that kind of confuses newcomers. Just look for the #1 which came out the most recently. You'll get what you need from context when you read it, and if something does come up that you don't know about, you can find out all about it in seconds by searching. Even a brief scan of a fandom wiki will get you your answer in under a minute. These things have been around for 20 years and they're super well maintained. I've been reading almost every comic every week for about 8 years now, and I still have to do this now and again. It's kind of what wikis are for. Often though, you'll be fine without even looking things up. Comics are trying to be accessible, there's just a real misconception that's proven impossible to get rid of. Second tip, if you pick your character and find an issue to read and don't like the comic that you read, don't feel discouraged. It doesn't mean that you don't like that character necessarily, it just means that you didn't like that writer. Remember those new #1s I mentioned? The #1, not always, but almost always means a new writer is taking over. A comic and a character is only as good as the creative team working on the book, and it can take some time and effort reading around to find one that clicks for you. But if you have the interest and the desire, I genuinely think that there's a comic out there for everybody. And if the cost of all that reading worries you, don't sweat. You can use one of many library services like Hoopla, BorrowBox, or Libby to read comics for free. And there's a Marvel subscription service, Marvel Unlimited, which gives you access to an insanely large library of digitized Marvel comics with plenty of free preview issues there to get you started. If you'd like to buy a physical book to read but don't want to spend too much money, Marvel recently launched their Marvel Premiere series of books. Put simply, they're a smaller than normal size book designed to have a lower price point, the equivalent of $15, to showcase well-loved stories, characters, and basically designed for people who want to give comics a shot for cheap. You can get those at Amazon or at bookstores, but if you want to be a real superhero yourself and you're able to, go to your local comic book store and get them there. They rely on customers to be able to exist, and whoever is working at the store might be able to guide you to something that you'll like based on your interests. Lastly, if you are interested in comics, bear in mind that it is a medium, not a genre, meaning that yes, there are untold numbers of superhero comics from DC and Marvel, but there are just as many about other things, and you'd be doing yourself a disservice to only dip your toes into superheroes. If you're new to or thinking about starting reading comics, drop a comment with any questions you have or the names of any hero that you're interested in, and let's see if we can't find you a book you'll love.